Take a look at this main. Here we go. We have two equations. We're gonna solve by elimination. We're gonna get rid of one of the variables. So what do we do? First, I look at my coefficients and I try and decide, well, which one can I easily change into the other one? So I'm thinking, like, can I change 9 into a -10? Yeah, but it's not that easy. Can I change 10 or -10 into 9? It's not that easy again. What about -12 into 6? Oh, I could divide by 2, but then I would have to divide the 9 by 2, and I get a little fraction. I don't like that. But I can multiply this 6 by 2. I get positive 12. Remember, you want the number to be the same, but the signs to be opposite. So we already have opposite signs right here. So what I can do is I can take this and I can multiply it by 2. And then I will distribute everything over there like this. So really, I will take this equation, take this one. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there it goes. And I write that again. There it is. So I take that one. This is a y. And then I have, instead of this equation, instead of that equation, I have -20x, right? Because I'm distributing. And then positive 12y. And lastly, -44. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I add these two together. If these were not opposite signs, then I would have had to multiply by a -2, and then they would be opposite signs. However, here they are already opposite signs, so they will cancel out. If they weren't opposite signs, you would add them together, and then they would just become bigger. So you wouldn't get rid of anything. You wouldn't be eliminating anything. So here, what can we do? -20x plus 9x. What is that? 20 minus -11x. And we have 0 and -44, because this goes away. So we just have -44. Oh, that's very nice. I can divide it by -11 and -11. And the x is equal to negative divided by negative is a positive. Positive 4. So for my answer, I'm going to have 4 comma something. How do I figure out this something? I can plug this back in. I just burped. Oops. And I can plug it into either one of my original equations. This one has smaller numbers, so I'm going to plug it into that second equation. So I'll take this and I'll plug it back in there. So instead of writing x, I'm going to write 4. Oh, that makes sense. So I have 9, and then there, it's green, times 4 instead of x, minus 12y equals 0. So I use that equation, except for instead of x, I wrote 4. And now I will solve this. 9 times 4, 36, minus 12y equals it to 0. I will add the 12y to the other side, plus the 12y. And then that goes away, so I have 36 equals to 12y. And I divide by 12 on both sides. So I get y equal to 3. Is it 3? I do not 3. I think so. It's a 3. So my answer is 4 comma 3. And that's the point where they intersect. Amazing! That's amazing. I'm going to blow my mind. So that's all you have to do for that. Remember, you're choosing one of the equations and you're multiplying it by a number. Sometimes you have to do both. And you're trying to get a coefficient that's the same number but opposite sign. And that way they will cancel out. And then you solve for one variable, plug it back in, solve for the other. And there you go. You can only solve for a variable if there's only one unknown. If you have two unknowns, you can't solve for it. So that's why we get rid of one of them. Okay,